Welcome to a journey back in time, to an era often forgotten, an era of quiet struggle and simple living. We call it the Dark Ages. Tonight, you will walk with me through villages, fields, and forests. You will see daily life, customs, and routines. You will hear the rhythm of work and the quiet moments of rest. Let your mind wander. Let your body relax. Allow yourself to drift gently into this world, this peaceful, ancient world. Picture a small village at dawn. The soft light of the morning slips through wooden shutters. Roosters crow. Smoke rises from the stone hearths. People stir slowly. Children stretch and run barefoot through narrow lanes. The air smells of wood smoke and fresh bread. Each sound, each movement, is part of the rhythm of life. Notice the calm and simplicity. Notice how small actions matter. Every moment has its purpose. Every breath is full of life. Villagers begin their day with simple tasks. Water is drawn from wells. Firewood is gathered from nearby forests. Bread is baked on stone ovens. Everyone contributes. Farmers tend the fields. Blacksmiths hammer tools. Carpenters shape wood into furniture and homes. Life is demanding but steady. Each day repeats similar tasks, but each task is important. Notice the calm rhythm. Notice the gentle movement of hands, the soft sound of work, and the quiet murmurs of people talking and laughing softly. Life is not without difficulty. Food is simple, sometimes scarce. Winters are cold and long. Disease can strike unexpectedly. Yet, resilience is everywhere. Mothers care for their children. Fathers repair fences, build homes, and prepare for storms. Communities work together to survive. People adapt. People endure. Even in hardship, there is beauty. The smell of fresh bread. The warmth of the hearth. The laughter of children. The flowing of a nearby stream. All of this surrounds you now. Look around. The village is alive with quiet activity. Chickens peck near the barns. Smoke curls from chimneys. Children run and play in open fields. Farmers plow the earth, sowing seeds for the next season. Blacksmiths shape metal, sparks flying softly. Carpenters craft with care. Life is both simple and rich. Notice the sounds, the smells, the light. Everything is connected. Everything matters. Let your mind linger on these images. Let your body feel the calm. Let your breath fall into rhythm with the village. Traditions guide life in the village. Families celebrate seasonal festivals. Songs are sung. Stories are told. Dances are performed. Knowledge is passed from generation to generation. Superstitions give guidance. Omens are observed. Rituals mark beginnings and endings. Religion, in many forms, is a part of daily life. Prayers are whispered. Offerings are made. Even in hardship, there is meaning. Even in struggle, there is comfort. The world is quiet yet full of gentle order. Allow yourself to absorb this calmness. The work continues. Farmers harvest crops with care. Children help where they can. Blacksmiths shape metal into useful objects. Carpenters craft tools and furniture. Everyone contributes to the rhythm of life. The sound of hammering, the gentle motion of hands, the soft chatter of people fills the air. There is satisfaction in small achievements. Even repetition has its beauty. Life is steady, predictable, and full of quiet purpose. Feel yourself moving slowly with each step, each sound, each task. Take a deep breath. Let it fill your lungs, slowly, gently. Exhale, releasing tension. Imagine yourself standing in the village square. Notice the houses, the animals, the people moving about. Each detail is soft, gentle, and calming. Every sound blends into a peaceful rhythm. You feel connected to this world, yet relaxed and free. Your mind drifts easily along the streets, through fields, by rivers, and into quiet corners of the village. Life is full of small joys. A warm meal shared with family. The laughter of children playing. The glow of a fire at night. A gentle breeze through the trees. Each small pleasure is meaningful. Each moment of calm is important. Let your mind focus on these simple joys. Let your body relax. Let your thoughts drift slowly. Breathe in peace. Breathe out stress. You are safe. You are calm. You are at peace. As the sun moves across the sky, the village continues its rhythm. Tasks are completed. Work is steady. People rest briefly between labor. Children explore. Elderly villagers share stories. Songs rise softly into the air. Every day is hard, yet every day is full. Every life is lived fully, deliberately, and with care. Notice the pattern of work and rest. Notice the calm that flows from purpose and routine. Let this rhythm guide your breathing and your mind. Now, picture the forests and fields beyond the village. Gentle streams flow through the landscape. Birds sing softly. Trees sway in the wind. Animals graze quietly. The land is alive, yet calm. You walk slowly through the fields, feeling the soft earth beneath your feet. You hear the rustle of leaves. You feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Let this peaceful imagery sink deeply into your mind. Evening approaches. Shadows lengthen. Fires are lit in the village homes. Smoke drifts into the sky. Villagers gather for their evening meal. Stories are told. Children listen attentively. Laughter and soft conversation fill the air. Life is quieting. The day winds down gently. You feel yourself relaxing further, sinking deeper into calm. Every sound, every movement, every sight draws you gently toward rest. Night falls. The village sleeps. Fires burn low. The wind whispers through the trees. Animals curl up near the barns. All is calm. All is peaceful. You lie down in this world, feeling safe and warm. Breathe slowly, deeply. Let each exhale release tension. Let each inhale bring serenity. Your body is heavy, your mind is calm. Your spirit drifts gently with the night. Imagine walking along the quiet streets. The soft earth beneath your feet. The gentle sound of distant livestock. The murmur of neighbors preparing for tomorrow. Each step is slow, deliberate, peaceful. Every detail is soft and gentle. You are calm, relaxed, drifting deeper with each step, deeper into the comfort of history, into the calm of night. Think of the villagers themselves, lying down to rest. Children sleeping, elders resting, the warmth of fires glowing softly. You are part of this timeless world. You feel safe. You feel calm. You feel the rhythm of life, steady, gentle, serene. Every breath is slow. Every heartbeat is calm. You are ready to drift, ready to rest, ready to sleep deeply. Now, imagine the soft sounds of the night, the rustle of leaves, the whisper of wind, the distant song of an owl. All sounds are gentle, soothing, calming. You merge with this environment. You feel the serenity of the night flowing into your body. You are completely relaxed, completely safe, completely calm. Each moment carries you further into sleep. Breathe in, slowly, gently. Breathe out, releasing all tension. Feel your body growing heavier with every breath. Feel your mind growing calmer. Let your thoughts drift away. Let the peaceful rhythm of the village and the night guide you. You are safe. You are calm. You are ready for deep, restful sleep. Now imagine floating above the village. Seeing the rooftops, the fields, the forests beyond. The village continues quietly below you. All is calm. All is peaceful. You are drifting gently with the night, high above, yet connected, safe, serene, at ease. Return your focus to your breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale calm, exhale tension. Each breath carries you deeper into relaxation, deeper into peace, deeper into sleep. You feel safe, you feel warm, you feel calm. The village and night surround you like a gentle cocoon, protecting you, soothing you. Allow yourself to sink further. The world of the dark ages continues quietly below. The village sleeps, the forests breathe softly, rivers flow silently. You drift with it, calm, relaxed, safe. Let the stillness of centuries past carry you into complete, restful sleep. Sleep, deeply, peacefully, completely. Fires glow gently in each home, flickering against wooden walls. Families share meals, voices soft and warm. The aroma of bread and stew drifts through the air. Children listen to stories of heroes and wisdom. The village breathes slow and steady, and you are part of this rhythm now. Your body relaxes, your thoughts soften, your breath steady. Now, walk along cobblestone paths. Hear the crunch beneath your feet, see trees silhouetted against the fading sky. The wind whispers, animals settle, every sound is gentle. You feel safe, peaceful, calm. Picture a brook outside the village. Water flows softly over stones, murmuring quietly. Dragonflies skim the surface as the sound soothes your mind. Fresh air cools your face. The rhythm of water guides your breathing. Inhale slowly, exhale gently, sinking deeper into calm. Now notice the changing seasons. Leaves turn golden in autumn, snow covers winter fields, spring brings new shoots, summer fills the air with warmth. Each shift is gentle, graceful, predictable. Time flows steadily with the village, and your own rhythm drifts in harmony with this timeless cycle. Villagers work with calm focus. Farmers plow and harvest, blacksmiths hammer, carpenters shape wood. Each effort steady, purposeful, simple. Feel the peace of dedication washing over you, reminding you of the beauty of mindful work. Now see the children in the fields. They laugh softly, running barefoot, chasing one another beneath the trees. Their joy is pure and simple. This gentle happiness spreads through your chest, to your hands, to your feet, filling your whole body with warmth and calm. Stories are told by the fireside. Voices rise and fall, sharing courage, wisdom, and simple life. You sit nearby, still and calm, letting the rhythm of their words lull you into peace. Every sound settles deeper into your mind. Now picture yourself by a quiet river. The water moves slowly, reflecting silver moonlight. Trees sway gently, a breeze brushes your face. You breathe in peace, breathe out tension. The flow of water and air synchronizes with your heartbeat. Evening settles slowly. The sky glows purple and gold. Smoke drifts from chimneys, animals rest in barns, people close doors and windows. A soft calm of closure spreads through the village. Imagine walking past each home, your steps slow, your breath easy, your mind sinking deeper into peace. Now focus on your breathing. Inhale gently, filling your lungs. Exhale softly, letting tension melt away. Each breath is a gentle wave, flowing in, flowing out, calming your body, quieting your mind. Night deepens. Stars shine bright, twinkling slowly. You lie under the sky, merging with the stillness, floating softly in the quiet of night. Each star glows gently, filling you with peace. Now see the village at rest. Fires burn low, children dream, adults lie still. The world is steady, safe, calm. You drift with them, heavy and soft, your spirit floating lightly, your mind quiet, carried deeper into rest. Take a deep breath. Inhale calm, exhale tension. Each breath synchronizes with the quiet of the night, filling you with serenity, releasing all strain. You are safe, relaxed, fully at ease. Now picture walking slowly along forest paths. Leaves rustle beneath your feet, trees sway above you. An owl calls in the distance. Each step is deliberate, unhurried, drawing you deeper into peace, deeper into rest. The villagers prepare for tomorrow. Fires fade, tools are stored, windows close. Animals rest, silence spreads gently. You absorb the rhythm of life, calm and steady, flowing into your own body, guiding you into sleep. Now imagine their festivals remembered. Soft songs, light dances, stories told, laughter echoing faintly. Each sound soothing, each rhythm gentle, each memory calming your spirit and carrying you deeper into peace. From a quiet hill, you see rooftops, fields, rivers, and forests below. All is still, calm, safe. You breathe deeply, letting the wide view fill you with serenity. Your thoughts lighten, your mind drifts softer, higher, calmer. Now listen to the night. Hear the breeze whisper, the owl's call, the rustle of leaves, the murmur of flowing water. Each sound guides you deeper into calm, deeper into peace. The village sleeps. Homes are quiet, children rest, embers glow faintly in the dark. Warmth and safety surround you. Calmness fills every part of you. Now breathe in slowly, breathe out gently. With each breath, feel your body sinking deeper into the rhythm of the night. Each exhale releases tension, each inhale fills you with serenity, guiding you softly towards sleep. Walk slowly through the village one last time tonight. Every house, every field, every path is peaceful. Your steps are steady, guiding you to rest. Now sit by a small stream. Water murmurs over stones, dragonflies skim the surface, a soft breeze brushes your skin. You feel safe, calm, peaceful, carried deeper into quiet. Morning rises softly. Light touches rooftops, birds sing gently, the village wakes in calm. You feel this slow energy carrying you back into serenity. Now imagine lying on soft grass outside the village. The wind is gentle, the sun warm, the air fresh on your skin. Each inhale fills you with calm, each exhale releases tension. You walk forest paths. Leaves whisper, birds call softly, animals move silently. Each step carries you deeper into stillness. Now return to the village square. Fires burn low, doors close, children rest, adults sleep. The whole village hums with soft stillness. You merge with this peace, floating, calm, safe. Breathe in peace, exhale stress. Each breath carries you deeper, each heartbeat further into calm. Now look up at the night sky. Stars twinkle softly, the moon glows gently, clouds drift slowly above. You feel weightless, serene, safe, your whole body relaxing completely. Focus on your body. Feet, legs, arms, hands, head, all soften, relax, release. Calm spreads through every part of you. Now imagine gentle rivers flowing, leaves rustling, winds brushing softly through trees. Every sound, every motion is soothing, carrying you deeper into relaxation. The villagers rest peacefully. Homes quiet, fires glowing low, children dreaming softly. You drift with them, slow and calm, wrapped in serenity. Now take a deep breath. Inhale calm, exhale tension. Each breath guides you deeper into rest, deeper into gentle sleep. Walk slowly through the quiet village streets at night. The earth is soft beneath your feet, the sounds around you gentle, guiding you further into peace. Now lie on soft grass, gazing at stars. A cool breeze touches your skin, night sounds surround you. You drift softly, slowly, peacefully. Focus on your breath. Slow, steady, deep. Calm and safe, you float weightless, serene. Now picture the villagers in their homes, sleeping safely. Fires low, animals resting, children dreaming. You belong to this peaceful world, calm, safe, completely at ease. Take a long, slow breath. Inhale serenity, exhale stress. Let your body sink, your mind drift, your spirit float gently. Now imagine floating above the village, seeing rooftops, forests, rivers below. All is calm, safe, serene. You drift with the night, peaceful and soft. Breathe slowly, deeply. Each inhale brings calm, each exhale releases tension. The night carries you deeper into stillness, deeper into serenity, deeper into sleep. The village rests, the fires fade, and you, too, are safe, soft, drifting into peaceful dreams.
Rice Plant Chapter 1. The village sleeps. The village has grown silent. The blacksmith's forge has cooled, the last sparks fading into the night. Wooden carts are tucked away, doors are bolted, windows glow faintly with candlelight. You walk slowly down the narrow path, hearing only the soft crunch of gravel beneath your steps. The air smells of smoke and bread, reminders of the day's work now at rest. The world feels safe, slow, and still. Herb Chapter 2. The Healer's Cottage. You approach a small cottage at the edge of the fields. Bundles of dried herbs hang from the beams, casting gentle scents of lavender and sage into the cool night air. A cat curls on the windowsill, purring softly. Inside, the healer has left her work. A wooden bowl of chamomile tea sits half-finished. A scroll lies open with ink drying on the page. Time itself seems to pause here. The hut breathes calm, as though the earth itself has exhaled. Castle Chapter 3. The Castle Courtyard. Beyond the village walls stands the old castle. Its stones are heavy with centuries of stories, yet tonight, it is quiet. The gates are shut, but you are welcome within. Torches flicker against the tall walls, their flames bending gently in the night wind. A fountain trickles softly in the center of the courtyard. The sound of water, steady and rhythmic, joins with the faint whisper of the wind. Here, even stone seems to sleep. Milky Way Chapter 4, Under the Stars. Step beyond the walls now, into the fields that stretch toward the horizon. The grass bends under the night breeze. Above, the sky is a tapestry of stars, thousands, millions, untouched by city lights. Some shine brighter than others, some shimmer faintly, yet together they create a silence deeper than words. You lie down upon the grass, breathing in the scent of earth. Time fades. You feel the same peace the villagers must have felt centuries ago, under the same stars, under the same eternal sky. Fire Chapter 5. The Inn at Rest. At last, you find yourself at a small inn. The common room is quiet now, where earlier laughter and music filled the air. Wooden mugs rest on tables, left behind by tired travelers. The fire still glows in the hearth, embers pulsing like a heartbeat. Upstairs, soft snores rise and fall. You take a seat near the fire, wrapping yourself in a cloak. The warmth seeps into your body, loosening every muscle. The inn feels like a cradle, holding you gently, letting you drift into deep rest. Chapter 6. The Monastery Bells. High upon the hill stands a stone monastery. Its walls are ancient, weathered by centuries of wind and rain. Tonight, it is hushed, cloaked in silence. Only the faint echo of a single bell drifts through the night air, slow, steady, like a heartbeat guiding you deeper into calm. Inside, monks rest in narrow cells, their prayers whispered earlier now floating unseen in the air, blessing the night. The bell fades, and all is still again. Wave Chapter 7. The Quiet River. Follow the sound of water and you arrive at the edge of a river. It flows gently beneath a wooden bridge, carrying reflections of the stars upon its surface. The current is slow, patient, eternal. Each ripple glimmers as moonlight touches it. You lean on the bridge's wooden rail, listening to the endless murmur of the river. It is a lullaby older than memory itself. With each breath, you feel yourself moving with the water, carried into rest, carried into peace. Evergreen Tree Chapter 8. The Sleeping Forest. Beyond the fields lies the forest. Its tall trees stand like guardians, branches swaying softly above. The forest breathes with you. The rustle of leaves is a whisper, the hoot of an owl a reminder of life hidden in the shadows. A carpet of moss cushions your steps. The air smells of pine and damp earth. The forest does not frighten, it comforts, wrapping you in green silence. Every tree is still, every leaf at ease. You too, begin to rest. Yarn Chapter 9. The Weaver's Loom. Back in the village, a loom rests in a quiet cottage. Threads of wool and flax hang unfinished, waiting for morning light. The weaver's hands are stilled, but the fabric whispers stories of patience, of time, of care. Each thread reminds you of your own life, woven slowly, piece by piece, day by day. The loom creaks faintly in the silence, as though it too is sighing into sleep. You imagine being part of that tapestry, safe within its gentle threads. Crescent Moon Chapter 10. The Endless Night Sky. At last, you return to the open fields. Above, the sky stretches wide, a cathedral of stars. The Milky Way spills across the heavens, glowing faintly like spilled silver. Shooting stars drift quietly, vanishing as quickly as dreams. You lie down upon the grass, the earth solid beneath you, the sky endless above. In this moment, you are between worlds, supported by the ground, embraced by the sky. You are timeless, you are safe, and you are free to let go, into deep, unbroken sleep. Chapter 11. The Candlemaker's Shop. At the corner of the village stands a small candlemaker's shop. Inside, shelves are filled with candles of every shape, tall and thin, short and round, plain and carved. Tonight, only one remains lit, its flame flickering gently in the darkness. The air smells faintly of beeswax and honey. The candle's light dances across the wooden beams, soft and golden. As you watch, the flame steadies your breathing, slower and slower, until you too glow quietly like the candle, calm and at peace. Fallen Leaf Chapter 12. The Autumn Fields. Beyond the cottages, fields stretch wide, freshly harvested. The earth is bare, resting after months of growth. A cool breeze passes over the land, carrying with it the faint rustle of dry leaves. In the distance, a scarecrow leans against its wooden post, keeping silent watch over the empty rows. The world feels patient here, unhurried, untroubled. Just as the land rests between seasons, you too may rest between breaths, finding stillness in the spaces of time. Feather Chapter 13. The Scribe's Desk. Inside the monastery, a lone scribe has left his desk. Parchments lie open, quills rest in their ink. The faint smell of ink and parchment lingers in the air. By candlelight, you see half-written words, prayers left unfinished for the night. The silence is so deep you can almost hear the ink drying, almost hear the whispers of centuries hidden in the pages. The desk waits quietly for dawn, and you, like the parchment, are left blank and ready for peaceful dreams to be written. Cloud with Rain Chapter 14, The Rain on Stone. As night deepens, a light rain begins to fall. Droplets tap gently on stone rooftops, trickle down wooden shutters, and gather in the village square. The sound is soft, soothing, an endless rhythm of sky meeting earth. Puddles shimmer beneath torchlight, rippling with every drop. The rain washes away the weight of the day, leaving only quiet freshness. You feel it too, each breath like a cleansing drop, easing tension, leaving calm in its place. Dove Chapter 15. The Bell Tower at Dawn. Far in the distance, a tall bell tower rises above the horizon. Its great bell rests, waiting for morning. For now, the tower is silent, shrouded in mist. The village beneath it sleeps, every cottage wrapped in dreams. Slowly, the horizon begins to lighten, the first promise of dawn. Yet for you, there is no rush, no need to wake. The bell will ring in its time, but tonight, it lets you linger in rest, safe in the quiet arms of the night. At the castle gate, a lone guard keeps watch. His armor glimmers faintly in the torchlight, though his eyes grow heavy. The night is calm, the road empty, and he leans upon his spear in quiet patience. The world around him is safe, undisturbed. Even the guard begins to drift in thought, his breath slow, his heart steady. In his silence, you too feel protected, shielded by the peace of the night. Glass of Milk Chapter 17, The Shepherd's Pasture. Far from the village, the pasture lies under moonlight. Sheep rest scattered across the grass, their soft bodies rising and falling with steady breaths. A shepherd, wrapped in a wool cloak, sits beneath a tree, eyes closed, staff resting by his side. The bells tied to the sheep jingle faintly in the wind, slow, irregular, like a lullaby. Here in the open field, the earth itself feels drowsy, sinking deeper into rest, carrying you with it. Crystal Ball Chapter 18, The Alchemist's Chamber. In a quiet corner of the town, an alchemist's workshop glows with dim light. Shelves of glass bottles glimmer, each holding strange herbs, roots, and powders. The fire beneath a cauldron has been put out, smoke curling gently upward. The room hums with quiet secrets, yet tonight, even mystery sleeps. The alchemist's chair is empty, his book of notes half open. As you look upon the still chamber, you feel a deep peace, as though even the unknown is calm, and all is well. Herb Chapter 19. The Garden at Midnight. Behind stone walls, a garden thrives in the darkness. Herbs, roses, and vines reach toward the sky, glowing faintly under silver moonlight. The air is filled with the sweet perfume of blossoms, mingled with the cool scent of damp soil. A fountain trickles softly in the center, water spilling over stone edges into a calm pool. Fireflies drift lazily between leaves, their light pulsing gently. The garden is alive, yet deeply at rest, just as you are, sinking further into dreams. Rock Chapter 20, The Forgotten Ruins. Not far from the village lies a ruin, stones crumbled and covered in moss. Once it may have been a hall, or a chapel, or a place of gathering. Now, it is a home only for owls and ivy. Yet the ruins do not feel empty, they feel timeless, peaceful. The stones hum with silence, carrying memories of lives long past. You sit among them, listening to the whispers of history, letting their calm weight ground you. Nothing is hurried here, nothing is lost, only rest remains. Chapter 1. The Magical Forest. In a land far, far away, there was a magical forest filled with talking animals, sparkling streams, and towering trees. Luna, a curious and adventurous rabbit, loved to explore this enchanted place. One evening, as the sun began to set, Luna stumbled upon a hidden path she had never seen before. Chapter 2. The Mysterious Door. The path led Luna to a beautiful, old door with intricate carvings of leaves and flowers. The door creaked open, revealing a cozy room filled with soft, fluffy clouds and a warm, golden light. A gentle voice whispered, "Welcome, Luna. I've been waiting for you." Luna's curiosity was piqued, and she stepped inside. Chapter 3. The Friendly Guardian. Inside the room, Luna met a kind, wise owl named Professor Hootenanny. The professor explained that this was a special place where dreams were made, and Luna was chosen to help create a magical dream for a child who needed it. Luna's eyes widened with excitement as she accepted the challenge. Chapter 4. The Dream Journey. Together, Luna and Professor Hootenanny embarked on a fantastical journey through the magical forest. They soared on the back of a butterfly, danced under the stars, and chased after fireflies. As they explored, they gathered sparkling dust, which would bring the child's dream to life. Chapter 5. The Sweet Dream. With the sparkling dust in hand, Luna and Professor Hootenanny returned to the child's bedroom. They sprinkled the dust, and the child's eyes closed, filled with a sweet, magical dream. Luna smiled, knowing she had helped create something special. As she hopped back to her burrow, she felt proud and happy, knowing she had made a difference in a child's life. Chapter 1. The Old Mansion. In the sleepy town of Ravenswood, there stood an old, mysterious mansion on the hill. The mansion was said to be haunted by friendly ghosts who loved to play tricks on visitors. Tim, a brave and curious boy, decided to explore the mansion with his flashlight. Chapter 2. The Creaky Stairs. As Tim climbed the creaky stairs, the wooden steps groaned and squeaked. He shone his flashlight on the cobweb-covered portraits, and the ghosts seemed to watch him. Suddenly, a door creaked open by itself, inviting Tim to enter. Chapter 3. The Ghostly Friends. Inside the room, Tim met 3 friendly ghosts, Ghastly, Gloopy, and Spooky. They were known for playing harmless pranks on visitors. The ghosts showed Tim their favorite game, hide and seek, among the dusty furniture and forgotten trinkets. Chapter 4. The Midnight Surprise. As the clock struck midnight, the ghosts led Tim to a hidden room filled with sparkling balloons and a giant cake. Surprise! They shouted, and the room lit up with a warm, magical glow. Tim laughed and joined in the celebration, feeling like part of the ghostly gang. Chapter 5. The Friendly Farewell. As the night came to an end, the ghosts bid Tim farewell, thanking him for the fun. They gave him a special gift, a glowing lantern to light his way home. Tim left the mansion, feeling happy and brave, knowing he'd made some new, friendly ghostly friends. Chapter 1. The Dream Portal. In a magical land, a shimmering portal appeared in the sky, emitting a soft, golden glow. Luna, a curious girl, felt an inexplicable pull towards the portal. As she approached, it opened, inviting her to enter a world of dreams. Chapter 2. The Dream Guardian. A gentle guardian, Dreamweaver, greeted Luna and explained that she was chosen to explore the dream realm. Dreamweaver gifted Luna a pair of sparkling wings, allowing her to soar through the dreamscapes. Chapter 3. The Cloud Kingdom. Luna's first stop was the Cloud Kingdom, where fluffy white clouds drifted lazily across the sky. She met the Cloud King, who introduced her to his mischievous cloud subjects. Together, they played a game of cloud tag, laughing and chasing each other. Chapter 4. The Rainbow River. Next, Luna visited the Rainbow River, where colors danced across the water. She met the Riverkeeper, who showed her the secret of creating rainbows. Luna learned to mix colors and create her own rainbow. Chapter 5. The Starlight Forest. In the Starlight Forest, Luna discovered twinkling stars hidden among the trees. She met the Starlight Fairies, who taught her how to catch and weave starlight into sparkling garlands. Chapter 6. The Moonlit Garden. The moonlit garden shone bright under the gentle light of the moon. Luna met the Lunar Lepus, a wise and gentle rabbit who shared the secrets of the moon's phases and the magic of growth. Chapter 7. The Dreamweaver's Workshop. Dreamweaver took Luna to her workshop, where dreams were crafted and woven. Luna watched as Dreamweaver wove a dreamcatcher, learning the art of capturing sweet dreams. Chapter 8. The Dream Creatures. In the dream realm, Luna encountered fantastical creatures, flutter beasts, snugglebugs, and dream drakes. She learned about their habitats and played with them, forming new friendships. Chapter 1. The Creepy Mansion. In the town of Sleepyville, there stood an old, mysterious mansion on the hill. The mansion was said to have secrets and surprises hidden within its walls. Tim, a brave boy, decided to explore the mansion with his flashlight. Chapter 2. The Strange Noises. As Tim crept through the mansion, he heard strange noises, creaks, groans, and whispers. He shone his flashlight, trying to find the source of the sounds. Suddenly, a door creaked open, inviting Tim to enter. Chapter 3. The Shadow Room. Inside the room, Tim saw shadows dancing on the walls. He tried to catch them, but they slipped away. A soft voice whispered, "Don't be afraid, Tim. The shadows are just playing." Chapter 4. The Midnight Surprise. As the clock struck midnight, the shadows transformed into friendly creatures. They played a game of hide and seek with Tim, and he laughed with joy. Chapter 5. The Happy Ending. When the night was over, Tim left the mansion, feeling happy and brave. He realized that sometimes things seem scary at first, but they can turn out to be fun and friendly. From that day on, Tim visited the mansion whenever he needed a thrilling adventure. Chapter 1. The Sunset Serenade. As the sun set over the rolling hills, a gentle melody filled the air. The birds sang their evening songs, and the crickets chirped in harmony. Fluffy, a little rabbit, felt the calmness of the evening settle in. Chapter 2. The Moon's Gentle Glow. As the stars began to twinkle in the sky, the moon rose, casting a soft, silver glow over the land. Fluffy felt the moon's gentle light wash over her, soothing her worries and calming her mind. Chapter 3. The Dreamy Forest. In the forest, the trees whispered secrets to each other, their leaves rustling softly in the breeze. Fluffy imagined herself walking through the forest, surrounded by the peaceful sounds of nature. She felt her eyelids growing heavy, and her breathing slowed. Chapter 4. The Sleepy Time Journey. As Fluffy drifted off to sleep, she embarked on a magical journey. She sailed across a calm lake, surrounded by water lilies and peaceful fish. The stars shone above, guiding her on her journey. Chapter 5. The Sweet Dreams. In her dreams, Fluffy met friendly creatures who played and laughed with her. She chased butterflies and picked wildflowers, feeling carefree and joyful. As she slept, her heart filled with happiness, and her spirit felt at peace. Chapter 1. Meeting the Dreamweaver. In a land of slumber, a young apprentice named Luna met the legendary Dreamweaver, a master of crafting sweet dreams. The Dreamweaver's workshop was filled with threads of glittering silver and gold, which shimmered in the soft moonlight. Luna was eager to learn the art of dreamweaving. Chapter 2. Learning the art of dreamweaving. The Dreamweaver taught Luna the secrets of weaving dreams. Together, they selected threads of different colors, each representing a specific emotion or experience. Luna learned to weave the threads into intricate patterns, creating vivid and wonderful dreams. Chapter 3. Creating Sweet Dreams. As Luna's skills improved, she began to create her own dreamscapes. She wove a dream of a sunny meadow, filled with wildflowers and happy butterflies. The Dreamweaver smiled, proud of Luna's progress. Together, they sent the dream to a child who needed it, bringing joy and happiness to the child's sleep. Chapter 4. Overcoming Nightmares. One night, a child had a terrible nightmare. The Dreamweaver and Luna worked together to create a new dream, one that would chase the nightmare away. Luna wove a dream of a brave knight, who battled the shadows and brought peace to the child's heart. Chapter 5. Spreading Joy and Happiness. As Luna's skills grew, she became a skilled dreamweaver herself. She traveled the land, spreading joy and happiness through her dreams. Children everywhere slept peacefully, their minds filled with wonderful visions. Luna knew she had found her true calling, bringing happiness to others through the art of dreamweaving. Chapter 1. The Little Rabbit's Big Dream. In a sunny meadow, a little rabbit named Rosie had a big dream: to paint the most beautiful mural the world had ever seen. Rosie loved colors and art, and she couldn't wait to get started. She gathered her paints and brushes and set up her easel. Chapter 2. The Magical Paintbrush. As Rosie began to paint, she discovered a magical paintbrush hidden among her supplies. The brush sparkled and shone, and Rosie felt a strange tingling sensation in her paws. Suddenly, her paintings came to life. Flowers bloomed, birds sang, and butterflies fluttered around her. Chapter 3. The Art Parade. Rosie's artwork became famous in the meadow, and soon, all the animals wanted to see her paintings. Rosie decided to host an art parade, where she would showcase her creations. The animals cheered and clapped as Rosie's paintings marched by, bringing joy and happiness to all. Goodnight Moon is a classic bedtime story by Margaret Wise Brown. Here's a 5-chapter adaptation, Goodnight Moon. Chapter 1. The Great Green Room. In the Great Green Room, there was a telephone and a red balloon. The moon shone brightly outside, casting a gentle glow. Chapter 2. Saying Goodnight. The little bunny said goodnight to the pictures on the wall, to the old lady whispering, "Hush," and to the mice nibbling on crumbs. Chapter 3. Good night to the furniture. The bunny bid good night to the great green room's furniture, including the chairs and the table. Each object seemed to grow quieter as the bunny said good night. Chapter 4. Good night to the world outside. The bunny looked out the window and said good night to the moon, the stars, and the night. The world outside seemed peaceful and calm. Chapter 5. Sleepy Time. As the bunny drifted off to sleep, the room grew darker, and the moon shone brighter. The bunny's eyes closed, and sweet dreams filled its sleep. The end. Good night moon. The Going to Bed Book. Chapter 1. Time for bed. In the high sea, animal friends were getting ready for bed. They were tired from a long day of play and adventure. It was time to wind down and get cozy. Chapter 2. Brushing and bathing. The animals started their bedtime routine. They brushed their teeth, took baths, and put on their pajamas. Each one had their own special way of getting ready for bed. Chapter 3. Story time. After getting ready, the animals snuggled up for story time. They listened to tales of adventure and bravery, their eyes growing heavy with sleep. Chapter 4. Tucked in tight. As the stories came to an end, the animals were tucked in tight. They felt safe and cozy in their beds, ready to drift off to sleep. Chapter 5. Sweet dreams. The animals closed their eyes and dreamed of wonderful things. They sailed the seas, played with friends, and had exciting adventures. As the sun rose the next morning, they woke up feeling refreshed and ready for a new day. The magical fruit garden. Chapter 1. Discovery. In a small village, children discovered a hidden fruit garden filled with juicy apples, plump grapes, and sweet berries. They were excited to explore and taste the delicious fruits. Chapter 2. Meeting the gardener. The children met the kind gardener who tended to the fruit garden. She taught them about the different types of fruits, how to care for them, and the importance of eating a balanced diet. Chapter 3. Harvesting time. The children helped the gardener harvest the ripe fruits. They learned about the process of picking, washing, and storing the fruits. Chapter 4. Fruit salad party. The children decided to have a fruit salad party using the freshly harvested fruits. They chopped, mixed, and created a colorful and tasty salad. Chapter 5. Sharing with friends. The children shared their fruit salad with their friends and family. Everyone enjoyed the delicious and healthy snack. Chapter 6. Learning about nutrition. The gardener taught the children about the nutritional benefits of different fruits. They learned about vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Chapter 7. Cooking with fruits. The children helped the gardener prepare fruit-based dishes like smoothies, pies, and jams. They learned about different cooking techniques and recipes. Chapter 8. Fruit-themed games. The children played fruit-themed games like Pin the Cherry on the Sundae and Fruit Trivia. They had a blast while learning more about fruits. Chapter 9. Fruit Festival. The village organized a fruit festival, and the children participated with their fruit salad and other creations. The festival was a huge success, and everyone enjoyed the fruits and fun. Chapter 10. Fruitful memories. The children looked back on their experiences in the magical fruit garden with fond memories. They learned about the importance of healthy eating, teamwork, and sharing with others. Chapter 1. Luna's journey begins. In a sky full of twinkling stars, Luna, a little star, shone brightly. She had a special gift, guiding dreams to children around the world. Chapter 2. Meeting Nimbus. One night, Luna met a kind cloud named Nimbus. He noticed Luna's faint glow and asked, "Little Luna, why do you look so tired?" Luna replied, "I guide dreams every night, but I've never had a dream of my own." Chapter 3. The Dream Garden. Nimbus took Luna on a journey to the Dream Garden, a magical place where dreams are born. They flew over hills and valleys, across oceans and forests, until they reached the garden filled with enchanting flowers. Chapter 4. Luna's Dream. Luna chose a delicate blue flower that held a dream of flying over rainbows and dancing with clouds. That night, Luna's light shone brighter as she fell asleep, cradled by the dream flower's magic. Chapter 5. Spreading Joy and Happiness. From that night on, Luna visited the dream garden whenever she felt tired. With the magic of the dream flowers, she had amazing adventures, just like the dreams she helped create for others. Moonbeam's Lullaby. Chapter 1. The Moon's Gentle Glow. In a small village, a young girl named Alara loved to gaze at the moon. She felt a special connection to its gentle glow and soothing presence. One night, Alara discovered she could communicate with the moon. Chapter 2. The Lullaby's Magic. The moon, in the form of a gentle voice, taught Alara a magical lullaby. As Alara sang the lullaby, she felt the moon's energy surround her. The melody was calming and peaceful, bringing serenity to all who heard it. Chapter 3. Singing to the Stars. Alara sang the moonbeam's lullaby to the stars, and they twinkled in harmony. The night creatures, including crickets and fireflies, joined in, creating a symphony of sound. The lullaby's magic spread throughout the land, calming the hearts of all who heard it. Chapter 4. The Dreamweaver's Gift. As Alara sang, the Dreamweaver, a mystical being who crafted dreams, appeared. The Dreamweaver gifted Alara with the ability to weave sweet dreams into her lullaby. From that moment on, Alara's singing brought joy and peaceful sleep to all who listened. Chapter 5. Under the Moon's Watchful Eye. As the night came to a close, Alara gazed at the moon, feeling grateful for the magical connection they shared. The moon smiled down, watching over Alara as she drifted off to sleep, surrounded by the soothing melody of the lullaby. The moon's gentle glow remained, a constant reminder of the special bond between Alara and the lunar magic. Dreamy Carousel. Chapter 1. The Magical Carousel. In a land of dreams, a beautiful carousel stood tall, adorned with colorful horses, swans, and other animals. As the moon rose high in the sky, the carousel came to life, and the animals began to prance and dance. Chapter 2. The Journey Begins. A group of baby animals, including a foal, a lamb, and a kitten, climbed onto the carousel. As the music started, they held on tight, and the carousel began to spin. The animals felt a strange sensation, as if they were floating on air. Chapter 3. Dreamscapes. The carousel took the animals on a journey through different dreamscapes. They visited a vast ocean, where they swam with dolphins and played with seaweed. They explored a lush jungle, where they chased after butterflies and climbed trees. Chapter 4. Meeting Dream Friends. In each dreamscape, the animals met new friends who joined in on the fun. They met a wise old owl who shared stories of the forest, a mischievous monkey who taught them how to swing from vines, and a gentle deer who showed them the secrets of the meadow. Chapter 5. Returning Home. As the night wore on, the carousel slowed down, and the animals returned to their homes. They were tired but happy, with memories of their magical journey. As they drifted off to sleep, they smiled, knowing they would return to the dreamy carousel again soon. The little stars rest. Far above the quiet village, a tiny star twinkled in the night sky. The star loved to shine, but tonight it felt a little tired. "I've lit the sky all evening," it whispered softly, "now I want to rest." The moon smiled and said, "Don't worry, little star. I will watch over the earth for you." Down below, the fields and cottages were already fast asleep. Owls blinked slowly, cats curled on windowsills, and even the wind moved gently. The star yawned a tiny sparkle, stretching across the sky. "Good night, world," it sighed, letting its light dim to a soft glow. The night grew still and quiet, as if the whole sky was wrapped in a blanket. And soon, the little star dreamed happily, while all the children slept peacefully too. The Sleepy Rabbit. In a meadow full of flowers, a little rabbit hopped under the moonlight. He nibbled on a clover leaf, his whiskers twitching with joy. But after a long day of playing, his eyes grew heavy. "I think it's time to rest," the rabbit whispered to the stars. He found a soft patch of grass beneath a tall oak tree. Fireflies blinked gently around him, like tiny lanterns in the dark. The breeze rocked the tall grass, humming a quiet lullaby. The rabbit curled into a small ball, tucking his ears close. The meadow grew still, glowing silver under the moon. And soon, the little rabbit drifted into the sweetest dreams. Chapter. The Quiet Castle. On a hill above the village stood a tall, stone castle. By day, it was busy with voices, footsteps, and laughter. But tonight, the castle was calm, resting under the moon. The great gates were closed, and the torches glowed softly. In the courtyard, the fountain whispered as water trickled down. Birds tucked their heads beneath their wings high on the towers. The guards leaned against the walls, blinking sleepily at the stars. Even the horses in the stables dreamed quietly, tails still. The castle sighed like a giant, breathing slow and steady. Wrapped in silence, the old castle fell into a deep, peaceful sleep. Chapter Wave. The Dreaming River. A wide river flowed quietly through the fields, shining under the moon. By day, it rushed with splashes and ripples, but now it moved slowly, like a lullaby. Frogs croaked softly along the banks, their voices low and steady. A family of ducks floated close together, drifting like little boats. Fireflies danced above the water, their lights twinkling like stars on earth. The river carried tiny leaves, rocking them like cradles. The night sky mirrored itself on the calm surface, endless and deep. The breeze whispered over the water, telling stories only the river could keep. The world around it grew hushed, still, and warm. And the river dreamed onward, carrying the night gently into tomorrow. Chapter. The Garden Asleep. In the heart of the village, there was a little garden full of flowers. By day, bees buzzed and butterflies danced among the petals. But tonight, the garden rested under the silver moon. Roses folded their blossoms, as if tucking themselves into bed. The tall sunflowers bowed their heads, heavy with dreams. A gentle breeze moved through the leaves, like a quiet lullaby. A cat tiptoed across the path, then curled up by the fence. The stars watched from above, shining softly on every leaf. The whole garden sighed in peace, waiting for morning light. And soon, every flower, tree, and creature slept soundly in the night. Chapter Owl, the Owl's Night Song. Deep in the forest, a wise old owl perched on a high branch. The moonlight lit his feathers, soft and silver. The forest was quiet, every creature tucked into sleep. The owl blinked slowly, his golden eyes calm and kind. He hooted a low, gentle song that echoed through the trees. The song drifted like a lullaby, soft as a whisper. Squirrels curled tighter in their nests, listening with tiny smiles. Deer rested in the grass, their ears twitching at the sound. The forest seemed to breathe in time with the owl's song. And under his watch, the whole woodland slept in peace. Chapter Evergreen Tree, the Whispering Pine. At the edge of the forest stood a tall pine tree, strong and steady. Its needles swayed gently, making a soft, whispering sound. The night wind moved through its branches like a quiet song. Little birds nestled deep inside, safe and warm in their tiny nests. A squirrel curled up on a branch, its fluffy tail wrapped around like a blanket. The moonlight painted silver lines across the rough bark. The pine tree stood like a guardian, calm and watchful. Stars sparkled above, as if listening to the tree's whispers. The forest grew still, wrapped in the tree's soft lullaby. And slowly, everything beneath the pine drifted into dreams. Chapter Fire, the Campfire's Glow. In a small clearing, a campfire burned low and steady. Its flames no longer leapt high, but glowed softly like a lantern. Sparks floated into the air, twinkling like tiny stars. Around the fire lay logs and stones, warmed by its gentle heat. A kettle sat on the edge, steam curling into the night. Crickets sang nearby, their chorus soft and even. The trees stood tall, their shadows swaying in the firelight. The fire crackled quietly, like it was whispering bedtime tales. The clearing grew calm, wrapped in warmth and glow. And under the starry sky, the campfire watched the world fall asleep. Chapter Rice Plant, the Golden Wheat Field. A wide field of golden wheat shimmered under the moonlight. The stalks swayed slowly in the soft night breeze. Crickets chirped a gentle tune, hidden among the grass. Rabbits hopped quietly, then nestled down for the night. A little fox tiptoed along the edge, its eyes blinking sleepily. The stars above twinkled like tiny lanterns over the field. The air smelled sweet of earth and ripening grain. Even the scarecrow seemed to lean back, resting under the moon. The field grew still, as if breathing in a deep, slow sigh. And all who wandered there drifted gently into dreams. Chapter The Starry Hill. On a quiet hill, a child sat looking up at the night sky. Millions of stars sparkled, each one twinkling like a tiny lantern. The breeze was soft, carrying the scent of wildflowers. Crickets played their gentle music from the grass below. An owl hooted softly in the distance, like a sleepy lullaby. The moon hung low, silver and comforting above the hill. Fireflies drifted around, glowing like tiny floating stars. The child yawned and hugged a warm blanket close. The hill grew quiet, wrapped in the calm of night. And under the endless sky, the child slowly drifted into dreams. Chapter The Moonlit Meadow. A soft meadow stretched under the silver glow of the moon. Little rabbits hopped quietly among the tall grass, then settled down. Fireflies blinked like tiny lanterns, floating gently in the night. The wind hummed softly, moving the wildflowers in a gentle dance. A deer drank quietly from a sparkling pond, its reflection calm and still. Crickets chirped a slow, peaceful tune across the meadow. The stars twinkled above, watching over every creature. The night air smelled sweet of earth and flowers. All around, the meadow grew still, wrapped in quiet and calm. And beneath the moonlight, every animal drifted into a gentle sleep. Chapter Fox, the Sleepy Little Fox. In a quiet forest, a little fox yawned under a tall pine tree. The leaves rustled softly as the night breeze passed through. Fireflies glowed gently, lighting his tiny path for a moment. The fox curled up on a bed of soft moss, tucking his tail around him. Owls blinked slowly from the branches above, watching the forest rest. A nearby stream whispered quietly, carrying the sound of sleep. The stars twinkled high above, keeping him company through the night. The forest grew calm, every creature breathing slow and steady. The little fox's eyes closed, his body soft and still. And under the peaceful sky, he drifted into the sweetest dreams. Chapter Wave, the Sleepy Seaside. By the calm sea, the waves whispered softly against the sandy shore. Seashells glimmered faintly in the silver moonlight. A little crab scuttled slowly, then tucked itself into the sand. The night breeze carried the salty scent of the ocean. Seagulls rested high on the cliffs, their wings folded quietly. Starfish and tiny fish slept beneath the gentle waves. The lighthouse cast a soft, steady glow across the water. The sea hummed a lullaby, rhythmic and slow, to all who listened. The shore grew calm, bathed in quiet light and soft sounds. And under the gentle moon, the seaside drifted into peaceful dreams. Chapter Bear: The Bear's Cozy Cave. Deep in the forest, a little bear yawned as the moon rose high. His cave was warm and soft, filled with fallen leaves and moss. Outside, the trees whispered gently in the night breeze. Fireflies glowed at the cave entrance like tiny lanterns. The little bear curled into a ball, tucking his nose under his paw. Owls and crickets sang a slow, quiet lullaby. The stars twinkled softly above the forest canopy. The cave grew still, filled with the calm of night. The little bear's eyes closed, his breathing even and slow. And wrapped in warmth and quiet, he drifted into happy dreams. Chapter Rice Plant: The Quiet Farm. On a small farm, the animals had all settled down for the night. The cows lay in the soft hay, chewing slowly and blinking sleepily. Chickens nestled in their coops, feathers fluffed against the cool night. A gentle breeze rustled the corn and wheat in the fields. The farmhouse glowed faintly with warm candlelight in the windows. A cat purred softly on the doorstep, curling into a tiny ball. The stars above twinkled quietly, watching over the farm. Even the wind seemed to move slowly, humming a lullaby. The farm grew still, wrapped in calm and soft shadows. And all the animals drifted into peaceful dreams until morning. Chapter Butterfly: The Sleeping Meadow. A quiet meadow stretched beneath a silver moon. Butterflies had folded their wings, resting among the flowers. Grass swayed slowly in the soft night breeze. A family of rabbits huddled together in a cozy burrow. Crickets chirped a gentle, even tune across the field. Fireflies blinked softly, like tiny floating lanterns. The stars above sparkled calmly, watching over everything. The night smelled sweet with flowers and fresh earth. The meadow grew still, wrapped in quiet and gentle peace. And all who rested there drifted slowly into happy dreams. Chapter The Little Star Traveler. High in the sky, a tiny star floated gently among its friends. The star loved to travel, shining softly as it moved. Below, the world slept, quiet and calm under the night sky. The star twinkled above forests, rivers, and sleepy villages. Clouds drifted slowly, brushing against its soft light. The moon smiled and guided the little star along its path. Shooting stars passed by, waving hello with sparkling tails. The night was deep and peaceful, filled with gentle hushes. The little star yawned a tiny sparkle and began to slow. And soon, the little traveler nestled into the sky, dreaming among the stars. Chapter Bird: The Sleeping Birds. In a quiet forest, little birds nestled in the branches of tall trees. Their feathers fluffed softly as they closed their sleepy eyes. The wind whispered through the leaves, singing a gentle lullaby. Fireflies flickered nearby, their lights like tiny stars on earth. Owls perched silently, keeping watch over the sleeping forest. The moonlight poured through the canopy, silver and calm. Even the streams moved slowly, whispering soft songs. The forest grew still, wrapped in peaceful night. The little birds dreamed sweetly, safe in their warm nests. And under the moon's glow, the whole forest drifted into quiet sleep. Chapter Crescent Moon: The Sleepy Mountain. High in the mountains, the peaks glowed softly under the moonlight. Clouds drifted slowly, wrapping the cliffs in a gentle haze. A family of goats curled together on a warm ledge, resting. Eagles perched quietly on rocky crags, eyes slowly closing. The wind hummed softly through the valleys, like a lullaby. Pine trees swayed gently, brushing against each other in the night. Stars sparkled above, watching over the sleeping mountains. Streams trickled quietly down the slopes, carrying soft whispers. The mountain grew calm, holding the world in peaceful stillness. And all who rested there drifted into deep, gentle dreams. Chapter Wave: The Gentle River. A calm river flowed slowly under the silver moonlight. Its water shimmered softly, reflecting the stars above. Frogs croaked quietly along the banks, joining the night's lullaby. Fish drifted gently beneath the surface, moving without a sound. Willow trees leaned over the river, their branches brushing the water. Fireflies flickered like tiny lanterns along the edges. The breeze carried the fresh scent of earth and cool water. All along the river, the world grew still and quiet. The river hummed softly, rocking everything into peaceful rest. And under the moon's glow, all who watched drifted into gentle dreams. Chapter Wave: The Gentle River. A calm river flowed slowly under the silver moonlight. Its water shimmered softly, reflecting the stars above. Frogs croaked quietly along the banks, joining the night's lullaby. Fish drifted gently beneath the surface, moving without a sound. Willow trees leaned over the river, their branches brushing the water. Fireflies flickered like tiny lanterns along the edges. The breeze carried the fresh scent of earth and cool water. All along the river, the world grew still and quiet. The river hummed softly, rocking everything into peaceful rest. And under the moon's glow, all who watched drifted into gentle dreams. Chapter Butterfly, the Meadow of Dreams. In a wide, quiet meadow, flowers swayed gently in the night breeze. Butterflies rested among the petals, their wings folded softly. Rabbits and hedgehogs curled up in little nests, warm and safe. Crickets played a soft, steady tune across the grass. Fireflies glimmered like tiny floating stars above the meadow. The moon cast a silver glow over every leaf and blade of grass. Trees whispered gently, rocking the meadow into calm. The stars twinkled above, watching over the sleeping world. The meadow grew still, wrapped in quiet and soft peace. And all who rested there drifted into sweet, gentle dreams. Chapter Turtle, the Little Turtle's Sleep. By the edge of a quiet pond, a little turtle yawned under the moonlight. Its shell glowed softly in the silver light, warm and safe. Frogs croaked quietly, their voices low and soothing. Dragonflies rested on reeds, wings folded like tiny fans. The water shimmered gently, reflecting the stars above. A soft breeze moved through the trees, whispering lullabies. The little turtle nestled into the soft mud near the shore. Fireflies twinkled nearby, like tiny lanterns dancing in the night. The pond grew still, wrapped in calm and quiet. And the little turtle drifted into peaceful, happy dreams. Chapter Shedding Tree, the Sleepy Forest Path. A narrow forest path wound gently through tall, quiet trees. Leaves rustled softly as the night breeze passed through. Rabbits and hedgehogs slept along the edges of the path. Owls perched on branches, blinking slowly under the moon. Fireflies flickered like tiny stars, lighting the way softly. The scent of pine and earth filled the cool night air. Even the streams along the path whispered quietly. The forest grew calm, wrapped in the hush of night. Every creature on the path rested, safe and still. And the whole forest drifted gently into peaceful dreams. Chapter U, the Quiet Pasture. In a soft, green pasture, the sheep had all settled down for the night. Their wool glowed faintly in the silver moonlight. A gentle breeze moved through the grass, singing a quiet lullaby. Crickets chirped softly, keeping the night peaceful. The shepherd's dog lay curled up beside the fence, eyes slowly closing. Stars twinkled above, watching over the sleeping field. A small pond reflected the moon, calm and still. The pasture grew quiet, wrapped in gentle night sounds. Every sheep breathed slowly, tucked safely in the grass. And under the soft sky, the whole pasture drifted into dreams. Chapter Bear, the Little Bear's Night. In a cozy forest cave, a little bear yawned under the moonlight. His fur was soft, and his eyes were slowly growing heavy. Outside, the trees swayed gently in the cool night breeze. Crickets sang softly, their song a gentle lullaby. Fireflies flickered near the cave, glowing like tiny stars. The little bear curled into a ball, tucking his nose under his paw. Owls blinked slowly from the branches above, keeping watch. The forest grew quiet, wrapped in soft shadows and peace. The little bear's eyes closed, his breathing calm and slow. And under the starry sky, he drifted into sweet, happy dreams. Chapter Fox, the Little Fox's Night. In a quiet forest, a little fox yawned as the moon rose high. His fur glowed softly in the silver light. The wind rustled through the leaves, singing a gentle lullaby. Rabbits and hedgehogs nestled in the grass, safe and warm. Fireflies blinked softly, floating like tiny lanterns. The fox curled into a cozy ball, tucking his tail around him. Owls blinked slowly from the trees above, watching the forest sleep. The night grew calm, wrapped in soft shadows and quiet. The little fox's eyes closed, breathing slow and even. And under the starry sky, he drifted into peaceful dreams. Chapter Fox, the Kind Little Fox. In a quiet forest, a little fox found a lost baby bird. The bird chirped softly, scared and alone. The fox gently picked it up and said, "Don't worry, I'll help you." He carried the bird carefully to its nest in the tall tree. The mother bird chirped happily, welcoming her baby back. The little fox felt warm inside, seeing the bird safe again. Helping others makes the heart feel full, he whispered to himself. The stars twinkled softly above the forest, smiling at his kindness. The forest grew quiet, wrapped in calm and gentle peace. And the little fox curled up in his den, proud and happy, ready to sleep. Chapter Rabbit, the Brave Little Rabbit. In a quiet meadow, a little rabbit wanted to explore the forest. He felt nervous because the trees looked tall and dark. But he remembered his mother's words, "Courage grows when you try." Slowly, he hopped forward, sniffing the fresh air and listening carefully. Along the way, he met a shy hedgehog who was lost. The rabbit offered to help, guiding the hedgehog back home. Both friends felt happy and safe under the moonlight. Bravery isn't being fearless, the rabbit thought, it's helping and trying anyway. The forest grew calm, stars twinkling softly above. And the little rabbit curled into the grass, proud and ready for dreams. Chapter Owl, the helpful little owl. In a quiet forest, a little owl noticed a squirrel struggling to carry nuts. The squirrel looked tired and worried about finishing before nightfall. The owl flew down softly and said, "I can help you, little friend." Together, they carried the nuts safely to the squirrel's tree. The squirrel smiled and said, "Thank you. I couldn't have done it alone." The owl nodded, happy to have been kind and helpful. Helping others makes the heart shine brighter, he thought. The moon glowed gently over the forest, casting silver light on the friends. The forest grew calm, wrapped in quiet and peaceful night sounds. And the little owl returned to his branch, proud and ready for sleep. Chapter The Honest Little Squirrel. In a quiet forest, a little squirrel found a shiny acorn on the ground. He thought it looked special and wanted to keep it for himself. Then he saw another squirrel looking sad, missing her lost acorn. The little squirrel decided to return it, saying, "This belongs to you." The other squirrel's eyes lit up, and she thanked him warmly. The forest felt calm, filled with soft moonlight and gentle breezes. Being honest and kind makes everyone happy, the little squirrel thought. Stars twinkled softly above, watching over the forest. All the animals grew quiet, resting peacefully in the night. And the little squirrel curled into his nest, proud and ready for dreams. Chapter Deer, the Gentle Deer. In a quiet forest, a little deer saw a bird tangled in some vines. The bird chirped softly, struggling to free itself. The deer carefully nudged the vines aside with its nose. Soon, the bird was free and flew up to a nearby branch. "Thank you," the bird chirped, singing a happy song. The deer smiled, feeling warm and proud inside. Being gentle and helping others is always the right choice, he thought. Moonlight poured through the trees, casting a calm glow on the forest. The animals grew still, wrapped in the peaceful night. And the little deer lay down in the grass, drifting into happy dreams. Chapter Frog, the Thoughtful Little Frog. Near a quiet pond, a little frog noticed a leaf floating away in the wind. A tiny fish looked worried, wanting to rest on the leaf. The frog quickly hopped over and pushed the leaf back toward the fish. The fish climbed on, smiling happily as it floated safely. "Thank you," said the fish, chirping a soft, joyful sound. The frog felt warm inside, happy to have helped a friend. Thinking of others makes the world a better place, he thought. The moon shone gently over the pond, making ripples glow softly. All the pond creatures grew still, wrapped in calm and quiet. And the little frog settled on a lily pad, drifting into peaceful dreams. Chapter Butterfly, the Patient Little Butterfly. In a quiet garden, a little butterfly wanted to reach a high flower. She tried to fly quickly but kept getting tired. A friendly bee buzzed by and said, "Take your time, little one." The butterfly flapped slowly, enjoying the gentle breeze along the way. Step by step, she reached the flower and landed softly. She sipped the sweet nectar, smiling with joy. Patience and steady effort help us reach our goals, she thought. The garden glowed softly under the moonlight, calm and still. All the flowers and insects rested quietly in peace. And the little butterfly drifted into gentle dreams, happy and proud. Chapter Rabbit, the Brave Little Rabbit. In a quiet meadow, a little rabbit saw a stream he wanted to cross. The water looked wide, and he felt a bit scared. His mother whispered, "Courage grows when you try." The rabbit took a deep breath and hopped onto the first stone. Step by step, he carefully crossed the stream. On the other side, he felt proud and happy. Being brave doesn't mean not feeling scared, it means trying anyway, he thought. The moonlight shone softly on the meadow, calm and peaceful. All the animals around settled quietly, wrapped in night's hush. And the little rabbit curled into the grass, drifting into sweet dreams. NCESS Lila and the Moon Garden. Princess Lila lived in a castle with a magical garden that only bloomed at night. Every evening, glowing flowers opened under the moonlight. One night, Lila heard a soft whisper from the garden gate. It was a lonely firefly looking for a place to shine. Lila gently cupped him in her hands and smiled. She invited all the nighttime creatures to join her garden party. Owls hooted, frogs sang, and the stars twinkled above. The garden sparkled with laughter and light. Lila whispered, "The night is full of friends and wonder." She curled up under a flower tree and drifted off to sleep with the firefly by her side. Princess Mira and the Lost Rainbow. Princess Mira loved colors more than anything in her kingdom. One day, the rainbow disappeared from the sky and didn't come back. The clouds were gray, and the flowers drooped sadly. Brave and curious, Mira set off on a journey to find it. She climbed mountains, crossed rivers, and followed the wind. Deep in a hidden valley, she found the rainbow sleeping behind a waterfall. "Why are you hiding?" she asked kindly. "The world forgot to smile," the rainbow sighed. Mira sang a happy song and danced, and the rainbow sparkled again. It followed her home, painting the sky with joy as she drifted to sleep. Chapter Princess Ella and the Feather Crown. Princess Ella was kind and loved helping every creature in her forest kingdom. One morning, she found a tiny bird crying under a tree. Its nest had blown away in the wind, high into the mountains. Ella promised to help and climbed up the windy cliffs. Along the way, animals cheered her on: squirrels, deer, even a bear. She found the nest resting in a tree, safe but far. With care, she placed it back where it belonged. The mother bird gave her a glowing feather as thanks. That night, the feather turned into a crown of light. Ella wore it proudly, a princess loved by all, and gently fell asleep. Chapter Princess Amara and the Dream Dragon. Princess Amara had a secret: every night, she could visit dreams. With a swirl of stardust, she flew into the skies while the kingdom slept. One night, she found a baby dragon stuck in a stormy dream. The dragon was scared, lost in clouds that rumbled and roared. Amara gently took his paw and whispered, "You're safe with me." Together, they soared through the dream clouds, turning storms into stars. The dragon smiled and his dream turned into a sky full of glowing moons. "Thank you, princess," he said, curling up to rest. Amara returned to her bed just before sunrise, her heart full of magic. And every night after, the dream dragon flew beside her, guarding her sleep. Chapter Princess Naya and the Singing Shell. Princess Naya lived by the sea and loved to collect shells. One evening, she found a glowing shell that sang a soft lullaby. When she held it to her ear, the ocean whispered secrets and songs. That night, she dreamed of dolphins, mermaids, and treasure-filled caves. In the dream, a mermaid told her, "This shell is special, it carries peace." Naya woke up smiling and placed the shell by her window. Soon, everyone in the kingdom had sweet dreams too. The singing shell's song drifted through the breeze each night. Naya became known as the princess of calm seas and quiet nights. And every bedtime, she listened to the shell and gently drifted to sleep. Chapter Princess Lena and the Midnight Flower. Princess Lena loved her royal garden, where flowers bloomed in every color. But one flower, the midnight bloom, only opened once a year, at midnight. Everyone in the kingdom had fallen asleep, but Lena stayed up quietly. As the moon rose high, the flower slowly began to glow. Sparkles filled the air, and the petals shimmered like stars. A soft voice whispered from the flower, "Make a wish, kind princess." Lena wished for sweet dreams for every child in the kingdom. The midnight bloom twirled and sent glowing pollen across the sky. That night, not a single bad dream was found. And Princess Lena smiled as she drifted off, knowing her wish came true. Chapter Princess Zara and the Cloud Stairs. Princess Zara loved to watch the clouds from her castle tower. One windy day, a staircase made of clouds appeared outside her window. Curious and brave, she stepped onto it and began to climb. Higher and higher she went, past birds and butterflies in the sky. At the top, she found a floating island made of dreams and light. Gentle cloud creatures welcomed her with songs and soft pillows. "Only kind hearts can find this place," they told her with a smile. She played, laughed, and rested among the stars. When it was time to go, the clouds carried her gently home. From that night on, Zara dreamed of the sky, and always woke up smiling. Chapter Princess Suri and the Whispering Woods. Princess Suri lived near an ancient forest known as the Whispering Woods. Everyone said the trees could talk, but only to those who truly listened. One quiet night, Suri wandered into the woods under the silver moon. The leaves rustled softly, and she heard a gentle voice say, "Welcome, kind one." The trees shared stories of old magic, hidden streams, and forgotten songs. A glowing flower bloomed at her feet, a gift from the forest. "This flower will light your heart when you're afraid," the trees whispered. Suri thanked them and returned to her castle, holding the flower close. That night, her dreams were filled with singing trees and glowing paths. And from then on, the Whispering Woods always watched over her sleep. Chapter Princess Ivy and the Star Garden. Princess Ivy had a secret garden where stars grew like flowers. Every night, she would pick a shining star and wish for someone's happiness. One evening, she noticed a little star that wasn't glowing. Concerned, she whispered, "What's wrong, little star?" The star said softly, "I'm tired and need to rest." Ivy gently placed the star on a soft cloud bed. As the star rested, it began to shine brighter and brighter. When morning came, the star was the brightest in the sky. Princess Ivy smiled, knowing she had helped a friend. That night, she fell asleep under her glowing garden, happy and peaceful. Chapter: Globe, the planet who shared her warmth. In the wide galaxy, a little planet glowed warmly near a bright star. She noticed her neighbor, a cold and lonely planet, shivering in the dark. The little planet thought, maybe I can share some of my warmth. She tilted gently, sending rays of light and heat across space. The cold planet sighed happily, feeling warmth for the first time. Flowers and tiny streams began to bloom on its surface. "Thank you," said the planet, glowing with joy. The little planet smiled, feeling her heart shine brighter than before. "Kindness makes the universe warmer," she whispered softly. And under the watchful stars, the two planets glowed side by side in peace. Chapter: Crescent Moon, the moon who waited patiently. Far above the earth, the moon watched the sun glow each day. She sometimes wished she could shine as brightly as him. But the wise stars whispered, "Your time will come, little moon." So the moon waited quietly, moving gently through the sky. When night arrived, the sun slipped away, and darkness spread. Then the moon glowed softly, lighting the world below. Children looked up and smiled, comforted by her calm light. The moon realized patience had given her a special gift. "Waiting brings its own reward," she whispered happily. And she drifted peacefully, glowing under the endless stars. Chapter: Comet, the brave little comet. In the far edges of space, a little comet lived among the stars. He was shy and afraid to travel far from his home. One day, the galaxy asked him to carry light to distant planets. The comet trembled but whispered, "I will try." With a burst of courage, he flew across the dark sky. His tail sparkled, leaving a trail of shining light behind him. Lonely planets smiled as he passed, warmed by his glow. The comet realized bravery meant moving forward, even when afraid. "Courage makes us shine brighter," he thought proudly. And under the endless stars, the little comet drifted into peaceful dreams. Chapter: Milky Way, the galaxy of friendship. In the vast universe, many stars lived alone in the dark. Each star twinkled softly but felt a little lonely. One day, they decided to join together, forming bright patterns. Side by side, they created a galaxy that glowed across the sky. Planets, moons, and comets all gathered to enjoy their light. The stars laughed and sparkled, no longer feeling alone. "Together we shine brighter than apart," they whispered happily. The galaxy stretched wide, filled with warmth and joy. The universe grew calm, watching their friendship glow. And the stars twinkled peacefully, proud of their bond. Chapter: Star, the star who never gave up. A small star in the corner of the sky felt too weak to shine. "I'll never be as bright as the others," she sighed sadly. Each night, she tried her best but her glow was faint. The kind moon whispered, "Keep shining, little one. Don't give up." So the star kept twinkling, even when clouds covered her. One night, a lost traveler looked up and saw her tiny light. That small glow guided him safely home. The star's heart sparkled with pride. She learned that even the smallest light can make a big difference. And from then on, she twinkled with joy, never giving up. Chapter: Shooting Star, the shooting star's secret wish. A shooting star zipped across the night sky, faster than all the others. Everyone made wishes on her light, but she had one wish of her own. "I wish I could slow down and see the world below," she whispered. She tried hard, but each time she rushed too quickly across the sky. One night, she paused for just a moment, shining brighter than ever. A child on Earth smiled and said, "Look, that star waited for me." The shooting star's heart filled with happiness. She realized slowing down sometimes brings more joy than rushing. From then on, she glided gently, sharing her light with everyone. Her secret wish was finally fulfilled. Chapter: Crescent Moon, the patient moon. The moon loved to shine, but sometimes clouds covered her face. "No one can see me tonight," she sighed sadly. She wanted to push the clouds away, but she was gentle and waited. The stars whispered, "Be patient, dear moon. Your turn will come." Slowly, the clouds drifted and the night sky cleared. The moon's silver light poured across the world. Rivers sparkled, children smiled, and owls hooted happily. The moon realized that waiting makes moments more special. She shone brighter than ever, proud of her patience. And every night after, she glowed calmly, knowing her time would always come. Chapter: Ringed Planet, the lonely planet who found friends. Far away in space, there was a little planet with no moons or rings. I'm all alone, he whispered, watching other planets play with their moons. He felt sad and quiet, spinning slowly in the dark. One day, a wandering comet zipped past and waved, "Hello, little planet." Then a group of stars twinkled and said, "We see you. You're never alone." Even the sun warmed him with golden rays. The planet smiled, realizing friends can be found everywhere. He didn't need moons or rings to be special. His new friends made him feel loved and bright. And from then on, he spun happily, never lonely again. Chapter: Woman Astronaut. The curious little astronaut. A little astronaut loved exploring the stars every night. She wondered about planets, moons, and glowing comets. Sometimes she made mistakes, like getting lost in a field of asteroids. "It's okay," her mentor star said, "mistakes help us learn." She tried again, studying maps of constellations and galaxies. Slowly, she learned to navigate the sparkling night sky. Each success made her braver and more curious. "Learning never ends," she whispered, smiling at the endless stars. She floated peacefully, proud of her small victories. And that night, she drifted into dreams filled with new discoveries. The tiny comet who learned courage. A little comet lived at the edge of a sparkling galaxy. She was afraid to leave her cozy orbit and explore farther. One night, a meteor storm rumbled nearby, and she felt nervous. Her star friends encouraged, "You can do it, little one." Gathering courage, she zoomed through the sky with a glowing tail. She discovered new planets and sparkling asteroid fields. Being brave means trying even when you feel scared, she realized. The galaxy glimmered around her, calm and beautiful. The comet twinkled proudly, knowing courage made her stronger. And she rested among the stars, drifting into happy dreams. Chapter: Globe. The patient little planet. A small planet spun slowly in a faraway galaxy. She wanted rings like the bigger planets nearby. Every night she wished and waited, but nothing happened. The wise sun whispered, "Good things come to those who are patient." The little planet kept spinning, shining softly and quietly. Over time, dust and tiny rocks gathered around her. Slowly, beautiful rings formed, sparkling in the starlight. She realized patience had brought her something special. Waiting calmly makes dreams come true, she thought happily. And she glowed peacefully, proud and ready for sleep. Chapter: Star. The kind star and the passing comet. A little star twinkled brightly in a quiet corner of the galaxy. One night, a tired comet flew past, looking worn and dim. The star called softly, "Come rest here for a while." The comet glowed a little brighter, feeling safe and welcome. "Thank you," said the comet, smiling as it drifted gently. The star realized that small acts of kindness light up the universe. Helping others makes our own hearts shine brighter, she thought. Nearby planets and moons watched, wrapped in peaceful moonlight. The galaxy grew calm, filled with warmth and gentle stars. And the little star twinkled happily, drifting into dreams of joy. Chapter: Woman Astronaut. The little astronaut who loved to explore. A tiny astronaut floated in her spaceship, gazing at the sparkling stars. She dreamed of visiting planets, moons, and glowing comets. Sometimes she felt unsure, afraid of venturing too far. Her mentor star whispered, "Curiosity helps you grow, little one." She bravely steered through asteroid fields, learning new paths. Each discovery made her heart sparkle with excitement. Exploring teaches us courage and joy, she thought happily. The galaxy glowed softly around her, calm and peaceful. Stars and planets twinkled quietly, welcoming her adventures. And the little astronaut drifted to sleep, dreaming of new wonders. Chapter: Comet. The comet who spread light. A little comet zoomed through the quiet galaxy, her tail sparkling bright. She noticed dark planets and moons that looked lonely and cold. "Maybe I can share my light with them," she thought softly. As she passed, her glowing tail lit up the dark corners of space. The planets and moons glimmered happily, feeling warm and safe. "Even small lights can make a big difference," the comet whispered. Stars twinkled around her, watching the kindness spread. The universe felt calm and peaceful under her gentle glow. She realized helping others made her sparkle even brighter. And the little comet drifted into sleep, proud and happy in the night. The brave little planet. A small planet spun quietly in a far corner of the galaxy. She saw bigger planets with shining rings and felt shy. "I wish I could explore and shine like them," she whispered. One night, a comet encouraged her, "Courage helps us grow." The little planet tilted and rolled gently, venturing beyond her orbit. She discovered tiny moons and sparkling asteroid fields. Being brave means trying new things, even if you're small, she thought. Stars twinkled around her, cheering silently from afar. The galaxy felt peaceful as she glowed proudly in her own light. And the little planet rested contentedly, ready for sweet dreams. The little princess who learned kindness. In a beautiful castle, a little princess loved playing in the gardens. One day, she saw a small bird with a broken wing. Many servants passed by, but she gently picked up the tiny bird. She carried it to the palace healer and helped it feel safe. The bird chirped happily, flapping its wings once it healed. The princess realized that being kind makes everyone happy. Even small acts of care can make a big difference, she thought. The castle grew calm as the sun set, painting the sky gold. She tucked the bird into a cozy nest before bedtime. And the little princess drifted into dreams, proud and peaceful. The brave little princess. In a tall castle, a little princess loved exploring the palace gardens. One day, she saw a kitten stuck atop a high tree. The wind blew strongly, and she felt nervous to climb. But she remembered, being brave means trying even when scared. Slowly, she climbed the tree, step by step, reaching the frightened kitten. She carried it safely down to the soft grass below. "Courage helps us do wonderful things," she whispered with a smile. The sun set gently, painting the sky in warm colors. The castle grew quiet, wrapped in peace and calm. And the little princess went to bed, proud and happy. Chapter: Princess, the brave little princess. In a tall castle, a little princess loved exploring the palace gardens. One day, she saw a kitten stuck atop a high tree. The wind blew strongly, and she felt nervous to climb. But she remembered, being brave means trying even when scared. Slowly, she climbed the tree, step by step, reaching the frightened kitten. She carried it safely down to the soft grass below. "Courage helps us do wonderful things," she whispered with a smile. The sun set gently, painting the sky in warm colors. The castle grew quiet, wrapped in peace and calm. And the little princess went to bed, proud and happy. Chapter: Princess, the little princess who learned to share. In a bright castle, a little princess found a basket full of golden apples. She wanted to eat them all by herself. Then she noticed children from the village peeking through the garden gate. The princess thought, "I can share and make everyone happy." She gave each child an apple, smiling as they cheered with joy. "Sharing brings happiness to everyone," she whispered softly. The garden glowed under the golden sunset, peaceful and calm. Birds sang softly, resting in the trees nearby. The princess felt warm inside, proud of her kind choice. And she went to bed, dreaming of happy moments and friendship. Chapter: Princess, the brave little princess. In a tall castle, a little princess loved exploring the palace gardens. One day, she saw a kitten stuck atop a high tree. The wind blew strongly, and she felt nervous to climb. But she remembered, being brave means trying even when scared. Slowly, she climbed the tree, step by step, reaching the frightened kitten. She carried it safely down to the soft grass below. "Courage helps us do wonderful things," she whispered with a smile. The sun set gently, painting the sky in warm colors. The castle grew quiet, wrapped in peace and calm. And the little princess went to bed, proud and happy. Chapter: Princess, the little princess who learned to share. In a bright castle, a little princess found a basket full of golden apples. She wanted to eat them all by herself. Then she noticed children from the village peeking through the garden gate. The princess thought, "I can share and make everyone happy." She gave each child an apple, smiling as they cheered with joy. "Sharing brings happiness to everyone," she whispered softly. The garden glowed under the golden sunset, peaceful and calm. Birds sang softly, resting in the trees nearby. The princess felt warm inside, proud of her kind choice. And she went to bed, dreaming of happy moments and friendship. Chapter: Princess, the honest little princess. In a sparkling castle, a little princess found a shiny gemstone in the garden. She wondered if she should keep it or tell the queen. The princess remembered, honesty is always the best choice. She ran to the queen and showed her the gemstone. The queen smiled proudly and said, "Your honesty makes you truly royal." The princess felt a warm glow in her heart. "Telling the truth brings trust and happiness," she whispered softly. The castle grew calm as the sun set, bathing the halls in gold. Servants and animals rested peacefully in every corner. And the little princess drifted into dreams, proud of her honesty. Chapter: Fairy, the Forest Adventure of Little Lila. Little Lila tiptoed into the enchanted forest, where fireflies danced like tiny lanterns. She heard a soft giggle and followed it to a sparkling stream. A tiny fairy waved and said, "Come, I'll show you a secret path." Lila skipped along, discovering flowers that glowed under the moonlight. A gentle deer joined them, leading the way through the tall trees. They found a hidden meadow filled with twinkling butterflies. Lila realized that courage and curiosity make adventures magical. Stars sparkled above, lighting their path home gently. She hugged her new friends, promising to visit again. And Lila fell asleep, dreaming of forests, fairies, and gentle adventures. Bedtime Adventure Series, Story 2. Dolphin: The Ocean Adventure of Tiny Tico. Tiny Tico, a playful dolphin, leapt across sparkling waves at sunset. He saw a glowing shell on the ocean floor and dove to investigate. Inside, he found a pearl that shined brighter than the sun. Curious fish swam around, guiding Tico to a hidden underwater cave. Sea turtles and seahorses waved as he passed by. Tico realized helping others find the pearl was more fun than keeping it. The ocean shimmered, filled with calm, gentle ripples. Tico returned the pearl to the cave, and everyone cheered happily. He swam back to his family, proud of his kindness. And Tiny Tico drifted to sleep, dreaming of waves, pearls, and ocean friends. Chapter: Rocket: The Space Adventure of Captain Milo. Captain Milo, a little astronaut, floated among the twinkling stars. He saw a lost comet spinning far from its path. Milo steered carefully, guiding the comet back toward its family of stars. Planets waved gently as he passed by, smiling at his bravery. He discovered a small asteroid with sparkling gems on its surface. Milo realized that exploring the galaxy safely is more important than rushing. Stars twinkled softly, lighting the quiet universe. The comet thanked him, sparkling brighter than ever. Milo waved goodbye and turned his spaceship homeward. And Captain Milo drifted into sleep, dreaming of stars, comets, and space adventures. Chapter: Unicorn: The Magical Meadow of Princess Aria. Princess Aria wandered into a sparkling meadow, where unicorns grazed. She followed a rainbow-colored butterfly fluttering through the flowers. A shy unicorn peeked from behind a tree, curious about Aria. Aria gently offered the unicorn a sweet apple. The unicorn smiled and nudged her hand softly. She realized that kindness makes even shy friends trust you. Fireflies lit the meadow like tiny stars in the night. The unicorns pranced, dancing under the moonlight. Aria hugged her new friend, promising to visit again. And she drifted into dreams of magical meadows and unicorn adventures. Chapter: Evergreen Tree: The Mountain Adventure of Leo the Little Bear. Little Leo wanted to climb the tallest mountain in the forest. The path was steep, and rocks tumbled under his paws. A wise owl perched above said, "Take one careful step at a time." Leo slowly climbed, enjoying the cool mountain air. He discovered a hidden cave with sparkling crystals inside. Birds and squirrels cheered him on from the trees. Leo realized that patience helps us reach new heights. The sun set, painting the sky with pink and gold. He rested at the mountain top, proud of his journey. And Leo drifted into sleep, dreaming of mountains and gentle adventures. Chapter: Otter: The River Adventure of Ollie the Otter. Ollie swam through the calm river, curious about what lay ahead. He found a floating bottle with a tiny map inside. The map led him to a hidden waterfall sparkling in the sun. Fish and frogs joined him, playing in the gentle waves. Ollie realized that exploring with friends makes adventures more fun. Dragonflies danced above, their wings glittering like jewels. The river hummed a soft, soothing song. He shared his discoveries with the other otters back home. Everyone celebrated the fun journey together. And Ollie drifted into dreams, dreaming of rivers, waterfalls, and friends. The Starry Night Adventure of Little Nova. Little Nova, a tiny star, wanted to twinkle brighter than ever. She flew through the galaxy, passing planets and comets. A lonely moon whispered, "Shine with kindness, and you will glow." Nova shared her light, helping planets feel warm and safe. Comets danced around her, leaving sparkling trails behind. She realized that helping others makes your light shine brighter. Nebulas glowed softly, painting the universe in gentle colors. The stars twinkled in harmony, singing a lullaby of calm. Nova felt proud of the brightness she had shared. And she drifted into sleep, dreaming of galaxies and twinkling adventures. Story 8. Mermaid: The Underwater Adventure of Marina the Mermaid. Marina swam through the coral reef, curious about the glowing shells. She saw a tiny seahorse tangled in seaweed. Gently, Marina freed the seahorse and helped it float safely. Fish of every color swam around, cheering for her kindness. Marina realized helping friends makes the ocean a happier place. Sunlight filtered through the water, painting shimmering patterns. Dolphins joined her, guiding her to a hidden treasure cave. She discovered pearls that sparkled like tiny stars. Marina shared the treasure with all her friends in the reef. And she drifted into dreams, imagining oceans full of magic and friendship. Story 9. Owl, the Night Adventure of Oliver the Owl. Oliver the little owl flew silently through the moonlit forest. He heard a soft cry from a lost baby rabbit. Using his sharp eyes, Oliver guided the rabbit safely home. Fireflies lit their path like tiny lanterns in the night. The rabbit's family hopped happily to greet him. Oliver realized that sharing your skills helps others feel safe. The stars twinkled above, reflecting in calm forest streams. Night creatures curled up, resting under the gentle moonlight. Oliver perched on his favorite tree, proud of his helpfulness. And he drifted into dreams, imagining more forest adventures. Story 10. Unicorn, the Adventure of Sparkle the Unicorn. Sparkle wandered into a hidden valley, full of glowing flowers. She met a shy unicorn who was too scared to explore. Sparkle nuzzled her gently, encouraging her to join the fun. Together, they discovered sparkling streams and rainbow bridges. The shy unicorn laughed for the first time, feeling brave and happy. Sparkle realized that friendship makes adventures even more magical. The valley glimmered under the soft moonlight. Stars twinkled above, whispering lullabies across the hills. Sparkle and her new friend curled up in the soft grass. And they drifted into dreams, dreaming of magical valleys and friendship. Story 11. Rocket, the Space Adventure of Luna the Little Astronaut. Luna floated in her spaceship, gazing at planets and comets. She noticed a tiny alien lost on a moon. Carefully, Luna landed and helped the alien find its home. Stars and planets watched, twinkling in approval. Luna realized that helping others brings happiness across the universe. The moonlight reflected gently on her spaceship. Meteors zipped past, leaving sparkling trails in the dark sky. She waved goodbye to the alien, who smiled brightly. Luna returned to her cozy cabin, proud of her courage and kindness. And she drifted into dreams, imagining endless space adventures. Story 12. Shedding Tree, the Enchanted Forest Adventure of Finn the Fox. Finn tiptoed through a forest where glowing mushrooms lit the path. He heard a tiny hedgehog stuck in the brambles. Carefully, Finn helped the hedgehog out and brushed off the leaves. Birds chirped softly, and fireflies danced above. Finn realized that small acts of kindness make the forest happy. They discovered a hidden waterfall sparkling under the moonlight. The hedgehog thanked Finn, and they played among the glowing flowers. The forest grew calm, bathed in gentle silver light. Finn curled up in a cozy burrow, proud of his brave heart. And he drifted into dreams, imagining more forest adventures. Story 13. Castle, the Castle Adventure of Princess Alara. Princess Alara explored her castle, searching for hidden rooms. She found a secret library filled with glowing books. A tiny mouse peeked out and asked for help reaching a high shelf. Alara lifted the mouse gently, letting it grab its favorite book. She realized helping others makes adventures even more magical. Sunlight streamed through the tall windows, warming the rooms. She discovered a painting that sparkled like the night sky. The castle grew calm as servants and animals rested peacefully. Alara smiled, proud of her kind heart. And she drifted into dreams, imagining more magical castle adventures. Story 14. Volcano, the Volcano Adventure of Leo the Lizard. Leo climbed a gentle volcano, curious about the glowing lava streams. He heard a cry from a frightened baby turtle near the edge. Carefully, Leo guided the turtle to a safe spot. He realized that bravery and care go hand in hand. The lava glowed softly, lighting the dark rocks like molten gold. Birds and small creatures watched, feeling safe with him nearby. Leo discovered a hidden cave filled with sparkling crystals. He shared the discovery with his friends, spreading happiness. The volcano settled quietly as night fell. And Leo drifted into dreams, dreaming of mountains and gentle adventures. Story 15. National Park, the River Adventure of Penny the Penguin. Penny slid across icy rivers under the shimmering northern lights. She noticed a baby seal stuck on a floating ice block. Carefully, Penny nudged the seal to safety. Fish swam nearby, cheering for her courage and kindness. She realized that helping others makes every adventure brighter. The ice sparkled in the soft glow of the aurora. Penny played with her friends along the riverbank. The river hummed a calm, soothing song. She snuggled into her icy nest, proud of her gentle heart. And Penny drifted into dreams, dreaming of rivers and snowy adventures. Story 16. Ringed Planet, the Planet Adventure of Stella. Stella, a tiny planet, rolled through a galaxy full of stars. She saw a lonely moon spinning far from its planet. Stella tilted gently to guide the moon back to its orbit. She realized helping others makes the universe a happier place. Comets and meteors zipped past, leaving sparkling trails. Stars twinkled above, watching her gentle courage. Stella discovered colorful asteroid belts along her path. She smiled proudly, knowing kindness makes you shine brighter. The galaxy grew calm, bathed in silver starlight. And Stella drifted into dreams, dreaming of planets and cosmic adventures. Story 17. Milky Way: The Adventure of Nova the Little Star. Nova twinkled softly in a quiet corner of the universe. She saw a comet lost among the dark clouds of space. Carefully, Nova guided the comet back to its sparkling family. She realized even a small star can make a big difference. Nebulas glowed around her, painting the sky in soft colors. Planets and moons twinkled happily as she passed by. Nova's light grew brighter with every act of kindness. The universe felt calm and peaceful under her glow. Nova smiled, proud of her caring heart. And she drifted into dreams, dreaming of galaxies and twinkling adventures. Story 18. Snow-Capped Mountain: The Mountain Adventure of Mia the Mountain Goat. Mia climbed the highest peaks, curious about the clouds above. She saw a baby eagle struggling to flap its wings. Carefully, Mia guided the eagle to a safe ledge. She realized helping others brings happiness to everyone. Snow sparkled on the mountain slopes like tiny diamonds. Birds and goats watched quietly, feeling safe and calm. Mia discovered hidden flowers blooming in the rocky cliffs. She shared her discoveries with her friends. The mountains grew peaceful under the evening sky. And Mia drifted into dreams, dreaming of mountains and gentle adventures. Story 19. Fairy: The Magical Garden Adventure of Lily the Fairy. Lily fluttered through a magical garden full of glowing flowers. She noticed a butterfly trapped in a spider's web. Carefully, Lily freed it, letting it flutter away happily. She realized that small acts of kindness make magic real. Dewdrops sparkled like tiny stars on the leaves. Friendly fairies waved as she danced through the flowers. Lily discovered hidden paths with sparkling fountains. She shared her discoveries with her friends. The garden grew calm under the silver moonlight. And Lily drifted into dreams, dreaming of magical gardens and gentle adventures. Story 20. Rainbow: The Adventure of Rainbow the Dragon. Rainbow the little dragon loved flying through colorful skies. He noticed a cloud stuck in the mountain valley below. Carefully, he nudged the cloud, helping it float free. He realized that even dragons feel happy when helping others. Sunlight broke through the clouds, painting the sky with rainbows. Birds and animals cheered from the hills below. Rainbow discovered sparkling waterfalls along his path. He shared his joy with the creatures of the valley. The skies grew calm and peaceful as evening approached. And Rainbow drifted into dreams, dreaming of colorful skies and gentle adventures. Story 1. The Adventure of Rainbow the Dragon. Rainbow the little dragon loved flying through colorful skies. He noticed a cloud stuck in the mountain valley below. Carefully, he nudged the cloud, helping it float free. He realized that even dragons feel happy when helping others. Sunlight broke through the clouds, painting the sky with rainbows. Birds and animals cheered from the hills below. Rainbow discovered sparkling waterfalls along his path. He shared his joy with the creatures of the valley. The skies grew calm and peaceful as evening approached. And Rainbow drifted into dreams, dreaming of colorful skies and gentle adventures. Story 2. The Adventure of Sparkle the Unicorn. Sparkle wandered into a hidden valley, full of glowing flowers. She met a shy unicorn who was too scared to explore. Sparkle nuzzled her gently, encouraging her to join the fun. Together, they discovered sparkling streams and rainbow bridges. The shy unicorn laughed for the first time, feeling brave and happy. Sparkle realized that friendship makes adventures even more magical. The valley glimmered under the soft moonlight. Stars twinkled above, whispering lullabies across the hills. Sparkle and her new friend curled up in the soft grass. And they drifted into dreams, dreaming of magical valleys and friendship. Story 3. The Fairy Garden Adventure of Lily Fairy. Lily fluttered through a magical garden full of glowing flowers. She noticed a butterfly trapped in a spider's web. Carefully, Lily freed it, letting it flutter away happily. She realized that small acts of kindness make magic real. Dewdrops sparkled like tiny stars on the leaves. Friendly fairies waved as she danced through the flowers. Lily discovered hidden paths with sparkling fountains. She shared her discoveries with her friends. The garden grew calm under the silver moonlight. And Lily drifted into dreams, dreaming of magical gardens and gentle adventures. Story 4. The Adventure of Twinkle the Firefly Sparkles. Twinkle, a tiny firefly, wanted to light up the dark forest. Some fireflies were too shy to glow. Twinkle flew near them, sharing her gentle light. The other fireflies gained confidence and glowed brightly too. Twinkle realized that helping friends shine makes everyone happy. Stars above twinkled in harmony, matching their soft glow. Crickets sang softly, wrapping the forest in a calm lullaby. Twinkle danced among the flowers, lighting their petals. She felt proud of the happiness she had shared. And Twinkle drifted into dreams, dreaming of glowing adventures in the night. Story 5: The Adventure of Ember the Baby Phoenix Fire. Ember, a tiny phoenix, hatched under the golden sunrise. She wanted to fly high but felt nervous about leaving her nest. The older phoenix encouraged her, "Trust your wings, little one." Ember flapped carefully, soaring above glowing forests and rivers. She realized that courage helps you discover your true strength. Sunlight glimmered on her fiery feathers, making the sky sparkle. Birds and forest creatures cheered as she flew gracefully. Ember returned to her nest, proud of her first adventure. The world felt calm, wrapped in warm morning light. And Ember drifted into dreams, imagining endless skies and gentle adventures. Story 6: The Adventure of Whisper the Little Griffin Eagle Lion. Whisper, a tiny griffin, wandered through a quiet valley. He heard a lost rabbit calling for help near a cliff. Whisper carried the rabbit gently to safety with his strong wings. He realized that helping others makes your heart brave and kind. Flowers and trees swayed gently under the soft wind. Other griffins watched silently, proud of his courage. Whisper explored sparkling caves filled with glowing crystals. He shared his discoveries with his new friends. The valley grew peaceful, bathed in twilight colors. And Whisper drifted into dreams, dreaming of magical skies and gentle adventures. Story 7: The Adventure of Glitter the Magical Cat. Cat Face Sparkles. Glitter, a tiny magical cat, wandered through a quiet village. She found a kitten stuck on a tall rooftop. Glitter climbed carefully, rescuing the frightened kitten. She realized that small acts of courage help others feel safe. The village lanterns glowed softly under the evening sky. Children and animals watched with wonder, feeling calm and happy. Glitter discovered hidden alleyways filled with sparkling flowers. She shared her warmth and magic with everyone she met. The village grew quiet, peaceful under the moonlight. And Glitter drifted into dreams, dreaming of magical nights and gentle adventures. Story 8: The Adventure of Luna the Little Pegasus. Horse Face Sparkles. Luna, a tiny Pegasus, soared above sparkling clouds. She noticed a baby cloud lost in the sky, drifting alone. Luna guided it safely back to its fluffy cloud family. She realized that helping others makes the sky brighter. Stars twinkled softly above, reflecting in the clouds below. Gentle breezes carried the scent of flowers from the lands beneath. Luna discovered rainbow bridges hidden between the clouds. She shared her joy and laughter with her cloud friends. The night sky felt calm and magical, full of gentle light. And Luna drifted into dreams, imagining skies filled with friends and adventures. Story 9: The Adventure of Flicker the Little Dragonfly. Sparkles. Flicker, a tiny dragonfly, zipped through a sparkling meadow. She saw a baby caterpillar stuck on a wet leaf. Gently, Flicker lifted it to a safe branch. She realized that helping friends makes the world brighter. Sunlight glimmered on the flowers and dew around them. Butterflies and bees buzzed happily, celebrating the small act of kindness. Flicker discovered hidden ponds that reflected the sky like mirrors. She shared the secret spots with her insect friends. The meadow grew calm, wrapped in soft golden light. And Flicker drifted into dreams, dreaming of gentle adventures in sparkling fields. Story 10: The Adventure of Shimmer the Little Sea Dragon. Dragon Wave. Shimmer, a tiny sea dragon, swam through a quiet coral reef. He noticed a lost starfish tangled in seaweed. Carefully, Shimmer freed it and guided it to a safe rock. He realized that helping others makes the ocean a happy place. Fish and seahorses danced around, celebrating the act of kindness. Sunlight filtered through the water, casting sparkling patterns everywhere. Shimmer discovered hidden caves filled with glowing shells. He shared the magical shells with his underwater friends. The reef grew calm and peaceful under the gentle waves. And Shimmer drifted into dreams, dreaming of oceans, friends, and gentle adventures. Enchanted Village Adventures. Houses. Story: The Village of Sparkling Lanterns. The village glowed with lanterns on a quiet evening. Little Mia walked through the streets, helping neighbors hang lights. She realized that teamwork makes every festival brighter. Children laughed softly as fireflies danced among the lanterns. The baker shared warm bread with everyone passing by. The village grew peaceful, bathed in golden light. Mia discovered a secret garden behind the old well. She shared it with her friends, spreading joy and wonder. Lanterns twinkled gently under the moonlit sky. And Mia drifted into dreams, imagining magical villages and gentle adventures. Story: The Bakery Adventure of Little Mia. Little Mia peeked into the village bakery, smelling fresh bread. She saw a lost puppy hiding under a table. Carefully, she fed it crumbs and led it to safety. She realized that small acts of kindness make hearts happy. The oven glowed softly, casting warm light across the room. Children giggled, watching the puppy wag its tail. Mia discovered a recipe book full of magical treats. She shared the recipes with her friends in the village. The bakery grew calm, peaceful under evening lights. And Mia drifted into dreams, dreaming of magical kitchens and gentle adventures. Story: The Lantern Festival Adventure. The villagers prepared lanterns for the annual festival. Little Arlo helped tie strings and light candles safely. He realized patience helps make beautiful things happen. Lanterns floated gently into the night sky, reflecting in the river. Children cheered softly, watching their lights shimmer. Fireflies joined, dancing among the lanterns. Arlo discovered a secret spot near the bridge to release the biggest lantern. He shared the joy with friends and family. The village grew calm, wrapped in a soft golden glow. And Arlo drifted into dreams, imagining magical festivals and gentle adventures. Story: The Little Inventor in the Village. Little Tessa loved building tiny machines in her workshop. She noticed a broken water pump in the village square. Carefully, she fixed it using her small inventions. She realized that curiosity and problem-solving help everyone. Villagers smiled as water flowed again into the fountain. Birds perched nearby, singing soft melodies. Tessa discovered a hidden attic full of magical tools. She shared her creations with the children in the village. The village grew peaceful, calm under the setting sun. And Tessa drifted into dreams, imagining magical inventions and gentle adventures. Story: The Castle Adventure of Princess Alara. Princess Alara explored her castle, searching for hidden rooms. She found a secret library filled with glowing books. A tiny mouse peeked out and asked for help reaching a high shelf. Alara lifted the mouse gently, letting it grab its favorite book. She realized helping others makes adventures even more magical. Sunlight streamed through the tall windows, warming the rooms. She discovered a painting that sparkled like the night sky. The castle grew calm as servants and animals rested peacefully. Alara smiled, proud of her kind heart. And she drifted into dreams, imagining more magical castle adventures. Crescent Moon: The Adventure of Little Starling Sky Sparkles. Little Starling Sky, a tiny bird, wanted to touch the highest clouds. She flapped her wings carefully, rising above the whispering trees. A cloud shaped like a pillow floated near, inviting her to rest. Sky realized that taking small breaks helps you reach higher goals. Sunlight sparkled through the clouds, painting soft golden patterns. Friendly wind gusts guided her gently along the sky path. She discovered a nest of baby birds hidden on a tall branch. Sky helped them learn to flap their wings with courage. The evening sky grew calm, wrapped in pastel colors. And Little Starling Sky drifted into dreams, imagining skies full of gentle adventures. Glowing Star: The Moonlight Adventure of Tiny Luna the Rabbit. Tiny Luna the rabbit hopped quietly through a meadow under moonlight. She spotted a firefly stuck in a spider's web. Carefully, she freed the firefly, who glowed brighter with gratitude. Luna realized that helping others brings happiness to both hearts. Stars twinkled softly above, reflecting in the gentle river nearby. Owls hooted softly, keeping watch over the calm night. Luna discovered a patch of sweet-smelling night flowers. She shared the flowers with her woodland friends. The meadow grew peaceful, wrapped in silver moonlight. And Luna drifted into dreams, imagining moonlit adventures and gentle kindness. The Rainbow Pond Adventure of Pip the Frog. Pip the little frog hopped along the edge of a sparkling rainbow-colored pond. He noticed a tiny fish tangled in some reeds. Carefully, Pip pulled the reeds away, freeing the little fish. He realized that small acts of kindness can make a big difference. Dragonflies danced above, their wings glinting in the sunlight. Frogs croaked softly, celebrating the happy rescue. Pip discovered a hidden lily pad that glowed under the sun. He invited his friends to hop and play safely on it. The pond grew calm, reflecting the gentle colors of the rainbow. And Pip drifted into dreams, imagining magical ponds and joyful adventures. The Adventure of Nico the Little Cloud. Nico, a tiny cloud, floated slowly across the soft blue sky. He saw a garden below that was too dry and thirsty. Carefully, Nico let gentle raindrops fall to water the flowers. He realized that sharing what you have helps others grow and bloom. Birds chirped happily as the flowers drank the water. Sunlight peeked through, making rainbows appear in the sky. Nico discovered other clouds joining him to sprinkle the garden. The world below sparkled, alive with life and happiness. Nico felt proud that his small cloud could make a difference. And he drifted into dreams, imagining skies full of gentle adventures. The Adventure of Coco the Little Owl. Coco, a tiny owl, woke under the soft glow of the moon. She noticed a lost baby hedgehog near the forest path. Carefully, Coco guided the hedgehog back to its cozy burrow. She realized that helping others makes the night calm and safe. Fireflies glowed softly, lighting the path like tiny lanterns. Other owls watched quietly, proud of Coco's gentle heart. Coco discovered a hidden grove where the trees whispered softly. She shared the grove with the hedgehog and its family. The forest grew peaceful, wrapped in silver moonlight. And Coco drifted into dreams, imagining forest nights full of gentle adventures. The Adventure of Pippa the Little Fox. Pippa, a little fox, wandered through a quiet moonlit meadow. She heard a soft cry and found a baby rabbit stuck in a bush. Carefully, Pippa helped the rabbit out and guided it to safety. She realized that helping friends makes hearts warm and happy. Stars twinkled above, casting soft silver light on the meadow. Fireflies danced around, lighting the gentle path home. Pippa discovered a hidden patch of glowing wildflowers. She shared the flowers with her woodland friends. The meadow grew calm, wrapped in quiet night sounds. And Pippa drifted into dreams, imagining moonlit adventures and gentle friendships. The Adventure of Lumi the Little Firefly Sparkles. Lumi, a tiny firefly, flickered softly in the quiet night. She noticed a lost caterpillar crawling along a dark path. Gently, Lumi lit the way, guiding the caterpillar to its leaf home. She realized that even small lights can help others find their way. The stars above twinkled like tiny companions in the sky. Crickets chirped a soft lullaby, welcoming the calm night. Lumi discovered a hidden garden sparkling under the moonlight. She shared her glow with her friends, making the garden magical. The night grew peaceful, filled with gentle whispers of the wind. And Lumi drifted into dreams, imagining nights full of glowing adventures. The Adventure of Tilly the Little Hedgehog. Tilly, a tiny hedgehog, rolled softly through the quiet forest. She heard a faint cry and found a baby squirrel stuck on a branch. Carefully, Tilly helped the squirrel climb safely to its tree. She realized that helping others brings happiness and safety. Moonlight glimmered on the leaves, casting gentle silver shadows. Owls and fireflies watched quietly, celebrating her kind heart. Tilly discovered a patch of sweet-smelling night flowers. She shared them with her woodland friends, spreading joy. The forest grew calm, wrapped in the soft whispers of the night. And Tilly drifted into dreams, imagining gentle adventures under moonlit skies. The Adventure of Benny the Little Hedgehog. Benny, a little hedgehog, wandered through the soft, glowing forest. He saw a tiny snail struggling to climb a leaf. Carefully, Benny helped the snail reach the top. He realized that even small acts of kindness make a big difference. Fireflies twinkled like stars around them, lighting the night. The forest creatures watched quietly, feeling safe and happy. Benny discovered a hidden stream that sparkled under moonlight. He shared the stream's secret with his friends. The forest grew calm, wrapped in soft silver shadows. And Benny drifted into dreams, imagining peaceful adventures with friends. The Adventure of Mira the Little Deer. Mira, a little deer, tiptoed through the quiet forest at dusk. She noticed a baby bird that had fallen from its nest. Gently, Mira helped the bird back to its home in the tree. She realized that caring for others makes the world brighter. Fireflies lit the forest like tiny lanterns, soft and warm. Owls watched quietly from above, feeling proud of her kindness. Mira discovered a hidden meadow filled with glowing flowers. She shared the flowers with her woodland friends. The forest grew calm, wrapped in the gentle whispers of night. And Mira drifted into dreams, imagining moonlit adventures and gentle friendships. The Adventure of Leo the Little Star Sparkles. Leo, a tiny star, twinkled softly high in the night sky. He noticed a small cloud feeling lost and alone. Carefully, Leo shone his light to guide the cloud safely along. He realized that sharing your light helps others find their way. The moon smiled down, casting gentle silver light across the sky. Other stars twinkled in harmony, celebrating Leo's kindness. Leo discovered a cluster of comets sparkling nearby. He shared his light with them, making the night sky magical. The universe felt calm, peaceful, and full of warmth. And Leo drifted into dreams, imagining twinkling adventures among the stars. The Adventure of Nola the Little Unicorn. Nola, a tiny unicorn, wandered through a sparkling meadow under moonlight. She noticed a sad baby fox sitting alone near a tree. Gently, Nola nuzzled the fox, making it feel safe and happy. She realized that a kind heart can brighten anyone's day. Fireflies glowed softly around them, lighting the meadow. Birds and rabbits watched quietly, feeling the gentle magic of kindness. Nola discovered a patch of flowers that shimmered like starlight. She shared the flowers with the little fox and her friends. The meadow grew calm, wrapped in soft silver light. And Nola drifted into dreams, imagining magical adventures with friends.